Real life street T Rell, real life alumni.
Straight up.
Man, one of the most underrated R&B artists in the game, man.
Facts.
Can you rap?
I can
You
rap.
be on it like if you on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm a cool 8.
Cool. Oh, so you rapping niggas under the table.
Yeah, it's just people want to hear me be soulful all the damn time.
Name me 3 niggas you can out rap right now.
3 niggas I can out rap?
Yeah.
I can out rap a pretty lot of people, bro.
3 niggas specifically.
But I mean, I be in the studio with a lot of these artists, bro. No, can't keep up with me. You put me in the studio, they taking time forever writing their song. My shit be done in, like that.
So is it just
I'm really living life, they ain't living life. And I feel like when you live life, you got something to talk about.
Right.
So how I see an artist who works quick, like when I work with Sound Baby, he was really fast because Sound was living life. Yeah. But when I work with another artist who really ain't doing shit, you could tell a nigga who got people writing for him all day.
Right.
Or somebody who's really outside doing shit. Yeah. It's really getting on planes, really getting bags, really getting to it, really going through arguments. A lot of people don't know how to bring their emotions out like I do. So I'll kick a lot of rappers' ass in the studio.
So let me ask you this, songwriting, just the skill of songwriting, that transfers over, you feel like, to both R&B and rap?
Yeah, R&B and rap, yeah.
So what's the difference for you in both genres?
It's just about what you're speaking about. I put a lot more of my emotional side in my R&B. And rap, I like to use it for more when I'm talking shit.
Got you.
Yeah, popping my shit.
Got you. So you are the person responsible for writing Put That Woman First, right?
Yeah, I wrote Put Her First, yeah.
You did a lot of dry hating in there, my nigga. Have y'all heard this song?
I did a lot of hating on there.
You did a lot of hating, my nigga. So is it R&B, right? Because I feel like that is part of R&B is to dry hate on niggas, like dirty Mac and niggas. That's part of R&B.
That's what I call my manager, Dirty Mac.
Hey, just the R&B genre. Do you feel like it's grown? You know, you hear a lot of people give it flack. You know what I mean? But do you feel like the actual R&B genre is growing, or do you feel like it's just stagnant?
I feel like R&B is doing amazing. I feel like people always say it's like going downhill, but I feel like it never left because women are running R&B right now. You know, you gotta get props to these women out here that's really putting on for music and R&B. The Summer Walkers, the Scissors, you know, like they really doing their thing. The LMAs, where did R&B go? It just went more towards women. Back in the 90s, it was more what, male dominant?
Yes, sir.
Now it's more female dominant, which is no problem. I woke up this morning, took a shower, listening to Summer Walker.
Fire. She's my favorite.
You know, I love me some Summer.
But let's do this though, right? Because I've been in some of these big rooms with big name producers, and I've seen how it actually works. A lot of times it'd be a whole different writer that'll write the whole song with the producer, and they just come in and sing the song like karaoke.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you, as a person who songwrites, do you look at that and be like, man, they not really on my level? Do you kind of feel some type of way when?
No, man. It's just like I said earlier. Some people live life that you ain't lived. You know, I got a song that fits people's story. I've written for artists, and I also have songs written for me as well. I'm an R&B artist. You know, shout out Ivory Scott. He done wrote me plenty good records. Stuff that he can say that I personally can't get out.
Right.
You know, but it really fits my lifestyle.
Right.
You know, so I'm not opposed to writers or saying somebody's less of an artist. You're an artist. You still got that voice. Right. And nobody can duplicate that.
Right. Chris Brown residual, right? That challenge, just in general, I feel like that was a good thing for R&B, right? It kind of made everybody jump on. We haven't really seen that where just a whole group of R&B artists try to outdo each other on a song. Did you partake in that challenge?
I did not, because I've been on the road touring and I ain't really been in the studio a lot. I've been really chasing this money.
Right.
But shout out Tank, because Tank
he really smoked.
He really fights for R&B.
Yes.
And he started the challenge. And I really got a lot of love for how he keeps R&B at the top. That's the R&B money movement. Right. And that's big for us. Right. We need those challenges. It brings more light to male R&B because that's what the problem is. Male R&B, they expect us to make nothing but fast music. DJs won't play it in the club unless it's late night or we got a Thursday or a Wednesday. You get what I'm saying? I got to compete with Big Boogie. I got to compete with Lil Durk. I got to compete with all these rappers that's coming out with rap songs get all the club time, but R&B gets the last 3 or 4 songs of the night. But female R&B gets played in the middle of the night because women you're gonna play what the women want to hear.
Right.
I don't care what DJ you are, you're gonna play what the women want to hear because you want.
Do women still want to hear R&B?
Yeah, you put Heart of a Woman on in the middle of the club, they gonna jam. You put Keisha Cole on Love, they gonna jam. You playing that in the middle of the club, they going stupid. But you play a T Rell, put her first, it's slow. Man gotta make up-tempo music.
Man, tell me some from some of these sessions you've had. You've had some legendary sessions at Jazzy Faye's studio, right? You, Gorilla Zoe. Like, give me some of these epic stories that you have from some of these writing sessions, like, and how those go.
Well, shout out Jazzy Faye.
One of my favorite producers back in the day, too, man.
As I kicked it with him, I've seen like one more alike than you'll understand. But the writing stuff be fun, but it's just a process. Really, I'll be amazed sometimes. I'll be fanned out sometimes when I be kicking it with people like Jazzy Faye, because I grew up watching them.
Right.
And when you get the chance to work with them and they really see how talented you are, it just amazes you. It makes you want to go harder.
Right.
And just bring out the better songs. He heard a song and instantly wanted to get the Chris Brown. You know, like, that's like mind-blowing to me.
That's got to be tough for you because you are an artist. So it's like you're giving away your fire at the same time. Have you ever given away a song where you was like, damn it, that was
plenty of times. Like, man, that was me. It don't hit the same. Not every song's for you.
Right.
I can write a record, and it may not be for me, but I got plenty of songs I write like, damn, if Drake sang that, it's over with.
It's over with.
Damn, if this artist sang that, it's over with. Like, I got songs I write, it just depends who I'm listening to at the time.
Man, that's crazy. For you, man, now that you talk about Drake, right?
Yeah.
The UMG situation in general, right? He's fighting a battle, quote unquote, for the artist. Do you feel like the record labels pick and choose who they want to promote? Because it definitely feels that way. Because I've been listening to your music for a long time, right?
Yeah.
But I also feel that you should be way bigger, if that makes any sense. I'd be like, bro, how is he not? This nigga can sing better than all these niggas. Like,
oh, you got the right nigga in front of this camera with that question.
Yeah, why?
Like that irks me. I sit back and listen to the music I make, and I be like, I argue all the time with my A&R or my PM, like, where's the push at? Like, where this music's hard. My shit is fire. And I'm nowhere near where I'm supposed to be at. You can't say I ain't grinding hard enough because I'm doing 10 times more than what everybody else is doing.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't really sleep. I'm always constantly in the studio. I'm always on somebody's fucking stage. I outmarket every fucking body. And they can't shut me up because I know how to go viral.
Right.
I know how to fucking go viral. These labels, I feel like they do pick and choose favorites. They go off for streams, but they curate the streams. They picking the playlisting. They're picking the people that go on these playlists. They're making them hot.
Right.
They're making them hot off of an image. Either, like I said, drama. They're going for who's beefing.
Right.
Or they're going for what's hot at the moment. They're dick riders. I think labels be dick riding half the time. Straight up. Labels dick ride.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen an artist get blackballed?
Hell yeah.
Damn. So, like, what happened? Like, were they on top and then you just seen them not be able to get contact? Like, what happens in the blackball stage from what
I feel
you
it's
see?
marketing dollars. An artist never loses their talent. They still a talented motherfucker. They still a talented artist. It's just the marketing dollars down. How much money are you giving from even marketing? I had a record I feel was terrible, but when they put more money behind it, it goes crazy. Come on, some of these records be trash, bro, but how much money, if you putting $200,000, $300,000 behind a record and it's constantly in your ear,
right,
you're gonna hear it every day.
Right.
So I tell artists this all the time, man, if you ain't getting the label love like that, you better learn how to go viral real fast. You better learn how to be in everybody's camera real fast because you're gonna tank. You gonna tank because they ain't gonna show you no love until everybody's jocking you anyway. So you gotta be in their face. You gotta be the loudest person in the room every day.
Have you ever witnessed an artist get their work stolen?
Work stolen?
Yeah, like for instance, like let's say you might be writing with somebody and then all of a sudden a whole nother nigga got your song that wasn't even supposed to have it, or you know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen any foul play in that type of way?
I haven't personally seen nobody get their song stolen, but I hear about it a lot. I hear about it. Did I mess up? I hear about it a lot.
What time? Give me the time. Keep going.
I hear about it a lot, but I personally never seen nobody get their music stolen.
Got you. What is one of the things in R&B that fans would be shocked to know that happens?
In R&B?
Yeah. Because we know about the rap. The rap niggas just get to it. They get the beef and they go live. They do an interview about it. But I feel like with R&B artists, the only people that we know that be getting down is like Trey Songz, like this he wilding out, Chris Brown. But other than that, y'all keep it kind of close knit with the beef.
Yeah, because I think people don't look at R&B artists for the drama and stuff like that. I mean, unless you like Ray J.
Or, Ray J be on it.
Or you...
He's entertaining, though.
Huh?
I said Ray J's entertaining, though. It's like
it's entertaining,
from that world.
bro. It's just, I don't really... We stay to ourselves. We don't get... Nobody coming at us for the drama. Nobody's coming at us for the beef like that. We sing the women. Probably our most drama is with women. You feel my most problems is probably with a female.
That's crazy.
Maybe I done fucked on you, we stopped talking, and we beefing, and this shit just don't get played online unless it happens to you. I mean, look at Drake. Most of his battles is with women.
With women, yeah. You know what's so crazy? I was thinking about this today. I was like, R&B versus rappers. Y'all don't have the rappers have more kids than y'all. A lot of times, it ain't like the R&B artists be having 13 kids, but you never hear that from the R&B artists. But y'all are the ones making all the sexy music. So why is that? Y'all pull out game is just phenomenal. Like, what's going on?
That's because R&B niggas fuck women. Rappers fucking these thoughts. We get real women that classy. You know
Give me the difference. Give me the difference between the class. give me the difference, T Rell.
Come on, man. You went to an R&B show versus going to a rap show.
Yeah.
The women come to our shows with their dresses on.
That's true.
They some have a boyfriend. They come with their girls. They looking good. You go to a rapper show. They coming thugged out. They getting drunk. They turning the fuck up. It's a different type of woman that coming to R&B show than coming to a rap show.
But wouldn't you want to conceive with the R&B show girl though?
I mean,
versus the rap show girl, like.
And then rappers probably fucking sisters. Ain't rapping up. They just getting fucked up. I tour with Boosie now. I tour with a lot of artists now. I've seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm more conservative person. Like I'll go to sleep on your ass real fast and all kind of shit.
So how do you deal with that? That's got to be a lot of pressure just being on the tour with Boosie, bro. He funny as shit in real life too, though. So. And
I was touring with Boosie White when he got out of prison. I'm talking about out of prison Boosie. This shit was wild.
Give me one story, bro.
Oh man, you didn't see that shit where they beat that nigga across the floor for not having the back end? It was a nigga from Arkansas. They whooped that nigga's ass.
Oh, man, you was there.
When you with Boosie, you just gotta be prepared, cause he really liked that.
Right.
Boosie really liked that. He ain't playing. That's one rapper I can tell you is really like that, and the people around him is like that. So when you go on the road with somebody like Boosie, you gotta be prepared for anything.
Right.
And I'm an R&B cat. Think about it. I'm on the road. We going to these hood clubs. We in these venues I am when I tour with when I'm touring with Jacquees, or when I'm touring with you know what I'm saying, with Ray J. I know we in hoods. We in the hood. This shit different out here. You gotta be prepared for some shit. But I have a crazy ass story, bro. Like one time I got booked and dude didn't have my back end. The club owner ended up paying for my back end, and I had no security. I had nothing with me because our car broke down. But I was determined to make it to the show. My manager at the time stayed at the gas station in Memphis, and I had to get on Starkville, Mississippi. So when I get to Starkville, and I took his father, who was my driver, and his dad was an old dude, so it's just me and his dad. And I get there, so basically I'm at the club by myself. So I had to sit this club waiting. I go in the back, they is whooping the same guy who didn't pay Boosie. It was the same guy that got his ass whooped in the back when at my show.
Damn.
I'm talking about they was whooping his ass back there. Call your girl, get it on PayPal, get her shit. Get her on money. You ain't had T Rell money. I said, I was ready to give the money back. Like, bro,
it ain't that.
Let the man go.
Yeah.
I'm talking about they was trying to waterboard the nigga. They was trying, I had enough.
What?
I had enough.
Damn.
When they said, pull his pants down, tase his nuts. I said, hold on. Tase his nuts? No. Get me the fuck up out of here. Get me the fuck up out of here. Take me to my hotel. I'm not going to jail in no Starkville, Mississippi.
That's crazy, bro.
Tasing somebody's fucking nuts.
It get that gangster when it comes to the back end.
Hell yeah, I hate when I go to shows. Matter of fact, my last show here in Dallas, promoter ain't had my fucking back end. I drove all the way here, nigga ain't had my back end. because he want to pay for another venue. That ain't my fault.
It's crazy, bro.
You be ready to crash out over that shit.
Yeah.
You respect your motherfucking back end when you come here, when you go places.
Man, you know what's so crazy? Like, you have ties to Dallas. You know, a lot of us know from you because of MO3. You know, you, MO3, Boosie, y'all had this thing going. I remember MO3, he did a show in House of Blues. Weren't you? You was there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I filmed it.
Performed Whip 3.
Yeah, I filmed it. So now, fast forward current day, you have a new song with Mo3?
Yeah,
on his latest album?
I got an album coming out.
A whole album?
Whole album coming out in May.
Gotcha.
I ain't dropped the album in a year and a half now. So
yeah,
I've been just making sure my deal is right. But yeah, Mo3, I got 3 unreleased songs of Mo3 nobody's ever heard.
3. Damn.
Yeah, I've been holding. I ain't. At first it was emotional to me. I was listening to myself, but
right.
But I'm putting one of them on the album.
Man, Mo3 just had that. He was so hybrid. He could rap and he could really sing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these 3 songs, like, are they rapping? Are they singing? Like, what is the?
I got a rap in Mo3,
Oof.
and I got a sing in Mo3. I got one where he was busting it, like
going crazy.
He was going crazy, but yeah, he really wouldn't do gangster songs with me.
Right.
He like, bitch, you singing, like you know how we call you. So we got like we did a remix to Juicy by Pretty Ricky.
Ooh.
3 murked it. I'll show you.
That's
on
gonna
camera.
be crazy. Hey, let me ask you this, man. How did y'all get so tight? I always wondered that because, at the time, we all followed his trajectory of his career, and at the time it looked like you was like a bigger artist at the time. You know what I mean? And it seemed like, I don't know if you latched on to him and you was giving him game, but how did that relationship develop?
Really, I met 3 through Rainwater.
Okay, shout out Rain.
Shout out Rain. One day I was driving. The Rain wrote me. I was already popping, so I already had my dog at the time.
Right.
And then Rain wrote me on Instagram trying to get me to come to a mansion party, and I didn't go. I think I was late coming here, but then I was at a gas station. This nigga pulled up on me talking about come to the studio 3 at the studio right now, and then we did a song that night. And then we just got cool. I toured with 3 a lot. I was on like 2 of his tours like that. When he started moving around, we just toured together. He would bring me out all the cities. I call a nigga, we clown all day. That's what we did. We clown and joke with each other all the fucking time.
Right.
He called, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard the jokes before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that was my guy. 3 was a real dude.
Was there anything that you picked up from him? Because I remember being in the studio with him and just seeing his recording process, and I was like, damn, he just...
Yeah, I wasn't as fast as I am now back then. I feel like I learned how to really bring the emotion out of my vocals hanging out with 3 in the studio. Because he was quick with it, and I feel like here now I can keep up with him.
Yeah.
He'll be surprised how I can keep up with him now. We was in the studio together.
Yeah.
Because he would tap me on my shoulder like, thank me later, bitch. You go in the studio and just knock it out. Knock it out. I'm like, this nigga quick. I got to step my game up. But it comes with reps. How much are you in the studio? And it shows now that even though he's passed away, he still got music for days. It's still coming out.
Right.
That shows how much the man was in the studio.
Yeah. You're with Empire, right?
Yeah.
I remember what's his name? The big producer. He said something about what is the point of being an independent artist. I know Empire ain't all the way independent, but for you, I guess, what is that, independent somewhat?
Yeah, I'm independent still, but I'm on the artist side now because I signed the new deal with them.
Got you. So the question that I have is signing to a major deal, is that even a thing anymore, or is it, because you see like Big X the Plug with United Masters, he's doing it, he's running up independent. A lot of these people are running up independently. Is that the new goal?
I mean, I like being independent because it teaches me how to survive on my own. That's the reason I like being independent, because when you don't have the label holding your hand, how are you going to eat?
Right.
So I've gotten phone calls from artists that's been in majors, and they call me for advice like, bro, how do I do this? How I get booked for shows? Or how I have booking agencies? Or how do you move around so fast being independent? They don't know how to do it, because when you got the label holding your hand the whole way, you're pretty much pampered.
Right.
You're pretty much pampered. Everything's given to you when you don't know the process of doing it on your own. So I thank God that He put me in a position to be independent, where I would love to have my hand held sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like where it just comes to me.
Yeah.
But it ain't that way for me. But Empire, even though I'm signed with them, I'm still independent.
Right.
I still got to make my own decisions, my own choices. They don't choose the music for me. Yeah, they may look for certain opportunities, but it comes with what I build to the table because I'm signed to myself.
Right.
I'm signed myself, but just through Empire. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm the label, but it teaches me how to move.
Gotcha.
So I can get another artist one day, and I know exactly how to run them through it and run it up.
You know, you doing the independent grind. Is there any money in R&B? Because you know how a lot of people say it's no money in music anymore, but specifically R&B.
Well, I ain't had a job in 10 12 years. I ain't at UPS. I ain't at the gas station. You know, I ain't working at Champs no more.
Right.
I've been doing it this long, so obviously there's money in it. I make great money.
What is the key? What do you think is your key to your success? Because I was gonna say I do see you. You're one of the few people that I do see just online. Like you'll pop up across the feed. How do you get that traction online like that?
You got to learn how to stay. You got to be consistent in being viral. I know my team probably get tired of me. I know my assistant get tired of me. I'll be like, hey, man, hold this phone, record me. He give me that look when he wants to record me. We got to stay consistent. You got to stay viral. Without videos, we don't move around. Without 100,000, my goal is at least to do 100,000 views every other day. If I can get 100K every other day, we straight. We staying in people's faces. Yeah. We staying relevant. We staying consistent. Yeah. If we can't do that, then what the fuck we doing? I don't want to go home.
Right.
I don't like going home.
Right.
I want to be on the road. The home is Marriott to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's keep these views going. We need to be the best cameramans we can be. And you got the people around you gotta let you be a child.
Yeah.
I know it sounds stupid, but I gotta be a kid. Yeah. I gotta act like a kid, be a kid, because kids have the best mental state when it comes to being creative.
Right.
If I'm sitting here thinking about everything around me, I'm not gonna be creative. I have to be creative. So yes, you gotta do certain things for me. You gotta allow me to be youthful.
Right.
Because the music is ran by the youth. It's a young man's game, old man survivor.
Nah, for real. Now I gotta ask you this, man. There was an album named The Big Three. You, Derez, and Murray.
Yeah.
What happened? I feel like that was a crazy lineup, nigga.
We got the album. I got about 17 songs right here on my phone.
Out of 17, nigga, how many did you win?
Ooh. How many did I win?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's hard. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We was all pushing each other to be better.
That's dope.
Murray go in there and kill it. It make me want to write something better than him. Derez go in there and spaz. It make me want to go harder than Derez. It just depends on which song. There's some songs I had the best verse. There's some songs I had the best hook. But there's some songs Derez where there was a straight dog.
Yeah.
There's some hooks on there. Murray, we sound so good together.
Right.
We sound that good together. That album, it just fell in our lap. It's gonna eventually, we're gonna drop some singles.
Okay.
And let's see how people feel about it before we release it like that. But shout out Murray, me and him, we got on the phone, we talked, and we got everything situated. We gonna get these songs out there, and you're gonna hear more music from us.
What was the source of y'all's tension?
He was going through a situation, and I kind of spoke about it.
Gotcha.
But it was something that it was miscommunication on it, and we just stopped talking.
Gotcha.
But
brothers,
we men, bro.
Right.
We men. We get on the phone, we talk, we hash it out, and we get to it. We got money to get.
When you see a situation, he speaks about having to give his label like 200 songs to get out of his deal, some crazy shit.
Crazy.
Like when you see that, like, what do you tell somebody that's going through something like that? You being an artist, obviously you're having it your way. You on Empire, and now he's on Empire, I think, right? Mm-hmm. When you see that, like, what do you tell somebody that's going through some shit like that?
Man, I don't know, like I said, I've never had that obligation before. I've always did it my way. You know what I'm saying? I always had it to where if I want to drop an album, I drop an album. I want to drop an EP, I drop an EP. But it's hard to hear, like, man, 200 songs? Or this, man, that's wild. That mean they had you for the long haul. That's how, even when I construct my record deals, bro, I never take the most money. I always make it to where it's easy for me to recoup. I don't like owing people.
Right.
So you can offer me $3 million, I'm not gonna take it. Give me one. You know, I don't want. Gotcha. Give me one. You get money. I got money. I make my money. So I want to recoup with you. I don't want you owning me for too long. If I want to move around, I want to move around. Kind of like LeBron James. You know how he takes a 2-year deal, 3-year deal with an option out. I like that same type of construction with my
because you just betting on yourself.
Yeah, like I want to control the game. You don't have to control me.
So you actually can go in there and be like, nah, give me the shorter term deal, and people don't do that?
Yeah, like you can go in there because it's your deal.
Right.
I mean, it's your deal. So if you go in there, if they go in there, they want 3 albums and they're gonna up that price.
Right.
They're gonna be like, okay, if we gonna give you $1 million, we want this many albums, we want this many EPs, and that's what you gotta give them. But if you go in there and say, no, I don't need that much.
That's crazy. Then
just give me an album and an EP deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. That's why I love Empire. You can really control where you at.
Yeah.
And I don't like taking on that money. Because I'm about to sit here and take this money and burn it.
Right.
I'm not like one album time. I got into it, not into it, but like it was confusing. One deal, I didn't even take my advance.
Damn.
I didn't even send the invoice for the advance. It's about the promotion dollar to me.
See, and I feel like that's probably why you're successful, because you understand the game more than everybody. How did you get to that level of knowing, nah, I ain't gonna take the long deal, I'm gonna take this? How did you get to that knowledge?
I like I said, hey, Owen, but the recoup part.
Right.
And I went through it bad with Empire at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I took money and I learned my lesson. And the thing that helped me out is, what made me laugh a little bit, when COVID hit,
yeah,
I was fully recouped. So I was still getting my royalty checks the whole year while
you was fucked off. While everybody, the world was down.
While I was sitting down, I'm laying down watching Vampire Diaries and still get my check once a month. If I would took all that money, I wouldn't have got no paper. And wasn't no shows during COVID. So where I was be surviving, I'll be paying rent if nobody working. So by the grace of God and me being smart and not taking that advance, I get my paycheck every month. I still get my royalty check every month. You gotta think about those type of things when you're taking deals. But don't be reckless with your money. Think about yourself. It's hard out here in this world. I drive down the street, see homeless people and get scared. I don't want to live like that.
Nah, for real.
I don't want to live like that.
That's crazy. You and Young Blue, man. What's the tension there?
I ain't talked to Young Blue since he kicked me off tour that time. I ain't spoke to him.
How do you get kicked off the tour? What did you must did some flagrant shit. You ate the nigga M&M's or something?
I think I told you the story here before, didn't I?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's a friend of mine. Blue was a friend of mine.
Right.
I knew Blue before he was Young Blue, before he popped off.
Right.
I remember seeing him backstage at Boosie concerts with little B chains on and nappy head, like nobody knew who he was. So I knew we cool, bro. We like that.
Right.
And you also know that I'm very, 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 very cool with Boosie.
Right.
I'm cool with Boosie.
Got you.
So that situation where you kicked me off tour because I'm cool with Boosie, but you added me on tour knowing that I'm cool with Boosie. It made no sense, bro. I felt like a friend betrayed me.
Especially if you ain't got nothing to do with it. It's like
nothing to do with it. All Boosie did was shout me out and say, I like this album. I do. Boosie's my favorite rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't I like his projects? You know I'm cool with him. But I got nothing to do with y'all beef. I got nothing to do with that. And I stay out of things.
Right. How do you handle that when, you got two people that you fuck with and they at odds? That's got to be and especially in the rap game, especially like the Drake and Kendrick situation. It seemed like people were forced to pick a side.
Man, Drake, man, man, bro. I feel like even if you were cool with Kendrick and if Drake helped you out, you should have said something.
Something, bro. Nobody said nothing.
If Drake helped you out, you should have said something.
Why do you feel like nobody said nothing?
People be trying to play both sides and be cool. Or they don't want to get in a situation. But I feel like if without Drake, if Drake's a big part of your career, why ain't you standing up for Buddy? Like if Drake did a song for me and helped me out, I showed it said something. I don't care. Thank you. I'm gonna be thankful for the person that helped me out.
Do you think he has a legitimate argument to what UMG is doing?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. He's been a poster boy for how long?
Shit,
20
boy.
years?
20 years, yeah.
He's putting albums out by himself now, and still going #1. He's Drake, bro. Y'all helped build Drake. Y'all give somebody $500 million for a deal, and you feel like you just gonna drop him off the edge of the earth. It shows how labels play favoritism.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Hell yeah. Now you got a situation. You got your friend Charleston and Hustle Cartel.
Okay.
If somebody asked you to choose a side, how would you approach that?
I ain't choosing side. I'm not in what they going through. I don't even know what they beefing about. I don't get nobody business. That's their business. I rock with Charleston because he's smart. He says a lot of smart things, and he cool. I done party with him, strip clubs, and I rock with Hustle. Hustle's a good dude, man. I ain't had no problem. He ain't did nothing to me.
Do you try to play like peacemaker? Like, hey, bro, y'all need to. You know, some people would be like that, or some people just completely stay neutral. How do you approach it?
I mean, I stay neutral with it.
I
gotta know what's going on to put my word in.
Right.
Did he slap your mama or something? Like, I gotta know what's going on. Like, then I'll get in the middle of it, kind of like, hey, boy, we can let him slap your mama too. Then we back. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like, but if I don't know the business, I tend to, and I'm too busy. I don't be to understand what's going on with certain stuff unless I see it all day and really know.
It always feels like R&B artists definitely get a pass when it comes to rapper beef. Do you feel that? They never literally insert.
Who beefs with an R&B guy?
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz be beefing with y'all.
Trey Songz R&B.
That's what I'm saying. R&B. He's the only nigga that I know to be beefing with.
Yeah, I'm like, what is NBA YoungBoy look like going at Jacquees?
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Like, come on, it don't sit well. Like, we R&B artists, we singing to women.
You're right.
We singing to women. What threat am I to you besides taking your bitch?
Right. Why the R&B artists ain't made no like child support anthem for niggas? Like, y'all can talk about some other shit now. Like, niggas be going through it now.
Oh yeah, they do.
I paid $100,000.
R&B artists go through child support problems. I went through child support problems.
For real?
Hell yeah, man. I was that damn near $3,000-$4,000 a month. Fuck me up.
Ooh, what, 3-piece?
Fuck me up. Man,
you already done or you?
Hell yeah, man.
You did the whole 18?
No.
Oh,
No, luckily, my baby mama, she was cool. She took me off of it because she know how I take care of my kids. I take care of my kid. I do everything for him. Then he was living with me for 6 months.
But doing everything for him and getting the check is still like some people can still have that greed in their eyes. So the fact that she took you off was a real move.
Yeah, I'm applauding her because I appreciate her.
Black Queen.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I just want to know what you went and said to her. For those that don't know, what did you say?
I had to make a whole bunch of love and make love to her a bunch of times.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said. I was going to say. He had to fuck his way back in the situation.
She can take me off, please.
Hey, please, didn't get that. Please take me off.
This shit hurt my head.
What?
Think about it, man. So it was like all last year. You know what I'm saying? I got divorced in March.
Oh, you was married?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got divorced in March, and then on my birthday, she divorced me on my birthday, and then it's just like I took my son. I had my son with me.
Yeah.
And then I feel good. I put him in school. I was doing my daddy thing and shit, man. This shit just fucked me up, man. Then here come alimony and child support. You know, I was like, this shit got to end, bro. I can't. This shit got. What is this right here? I was on the edge, bro. I was ready. I felt like Denzel Washington in the Training Day.
Do you regret getting married?
No, I don't regret it. I don't regret nothing I do.
Right.
Because I done it.
Right.
And obviously everything that I did, I always felt like being married helped me really blow up more in music because it kept me more focused.
So what be going wrong? Because I remember Scrappy, because we had a little Scrappy, and one of the clips that's going viral is when he was like, stop getting divorced. He was like, y'all say till death do us part, But it don't, you know what I'm saying? And he was, and then it made sense. It's like, damn, like we hear that part, but we never really go to it. So what is it that makes us get to that point where it's like, enough is enough?
I mean, I stuck through there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was talking about men. I think he was talking about.
I feel like men will stick in there.
Right.
It be the woman that gets fed up sometimes, you know, majority of the time.
Right.
Or there's more of an emotional part of it. Like, I wasn't all the way happy. If I ain't all the way happy, I don't leave. I try to work it out. That's what love is. When you say till death do us part, that's what love is. I figure out a solution to something. Maybe we need a little space. Let's come back together and figure this out. Let's go to counseling. Let's do something like that. But leaving each other ain't always it. You know, there's been plenty of times I want to leave, but I don't leave. You know, you love somebody, you care about somebody. You know how you feel. But time hurts my relationships because I'm always on the road. I'm always gone. I'm always doing something. And I gotta stay consistent because I am independent. I don't got that consistent machine pulling me. So I gotta do everything. Right. So that can break a relationship up. Then there comes, you make crazy decisions, bro. You make crazy decisions. Men, I tell all the time, women fuck to get emotional. Men fuck, they don't give a fuck. I forget, some of them forget your name right after that. So.
Did you make a song about it?
I make hella songs about it.
Bro, I would, what?
I make hella songs about it. If you listen to my last Rell Play album,
yeah,
there's a lot about it, what goes on in my life.
Yeah.
I sing about it all the time.
Yeah. Would you get remarried?
To the right person, yeah, but I'm getting some paperwork this time.
Boy, what? Prenup.
Prenup. I don't give a fuck.
Let me ask you this: with R&B, right? Do you feel like it's as political as rap is?
Hell yeah.
Because the crazy part, right? I have a playlist of like 1,000 songs, and it's a lot of people may not even know of. If I hear the song and I like it, I just add it to the playlist. And you know how Spotify is; it'll just start playing shit.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, the difference between R&B and rap is you can either sing or you can't in R&B. Yeah. And there's a lot of niggas that can sing, but they ain't getting no type of push. So what is it? Like, if the talent is there, the image is there, the Instagram social following is there, why would they not push it? It just doesn't.
Maybe the entertainment level ain't there. I tell my artists all the time, who I got with me, y'all could be the best rappers in the world, but if you can't entertain the folk, then you just another rapper. And in today's game, it ain't about rapping. It ain't about who makes the best songs. It's about who's entertaining. Was Black Youngster the best rapper, or was he entertaining?
Entertaining. He was the best entertainer for a long period of time.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he was pure entertainment. Like, you gotta learn how to entertain these folks to where they want to see you, they want to be a part of your movement, or they just gonna go to another person who is.
Right.
Even though you might be a great rapper, but you can't entertain me. I entertain. I'm putting hoes on air mattresses. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be wild out here, bro. You damn near got to be a crash out these days to as an R&B artist.
Maybe that's what it is. With rap, it's just way more crashing out going on.
There's way more crashing out because they got way more to crash out. They beef with other artists. They get into it, fights, going to jail, going to prison. R&B artists ain't doing that.
You know when I'm gonna tell you when y'all had y'all's reign, when they had verses. When verses was going on, that's when the R&B niggas started to shine because y'all was wilding on stage. One of the best verses for me was the Ray J one.
Yeah, Shout out my boy Ray J.
Was up there.
Shout out my brother, man. Ray J did his thing, had his baby head, he didn't care.
He was wilding. He's so entertaining. Like, he's just one of them people that can. But even Soulja Boy, not Soulja Boy because he in R&B, but like what's the writers? Jonte, like even the Babyface when they did the Babyface one, like that's when we start seeing y'all's actual personalities. And for a long for it just seems like y'all are just way more not online, not kind of in the cut. So
that's why I probably get that's probably where I get a lot of bad rap for it because I'm not a normal R&B artist.
Right. But you also rap, so
yeah. So like me and my manager Carlos, we get into it all the time because I'm super wild, and he wants me to be super corporate. And that's not me.
Right.
Like when I was kicking it with Tank, he was in love with that situation.
Right.
We gonna be corporate. We gonna be in the offices. We gonna be the collars, and you gonna wear the open shirts. No.
No, nigga.
Now that I'm kicking it with Ray J, that's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? We at the strip club. We in the hookah. We kicking it. We going viral every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? We wilding the fuck out. I love hanging with Ray J.
Right.
It's always a fucking movie. Every day we kicking it, it's always a fucking movie. We getting mansions. We doing content. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be. It's boring. Like I love Tank, but it was slick. I was slick. Being corporate is boring to me.
Right.
I can get money and be wild. Ray J is a very wealthy person, and he's very wild.
But that's what I was gonna say. The wild shit is the shit that actually flourishes.
How many TV networks has he started? How many? Did he sell the earbuds? Did he start the Scooty bikes?
Yeah, Scooty bikes.
You could be wild on this side, but you could still have business on this other side.
What have you learned from Ray J?
I learned a lot. Actually, I got footage. We sit in hotel rooms, and he ain't always like that. Right. He's very intelligent. He'll talk to me. He'll talk to me about numbers. He would teach me about organizing my catalog of what makes me the most money to what doesn't make me the most money. And we sit there and we go over it. He's like, Rell, you make good on music, but your content is crazy. Like, why ain't you focusing more on this content? It'll help your music at the end of the day. But he's real smart, bro. Period. Besides the wilding out, sit with them.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about.
Man, with you having that connection and you going viral every day, like, are you gonna be like, you see a lot of these people doing the shows now, the Zeus shows, or just acting. Do you have any of that in your future, like acting or anything like that?
I am. Actually, this year I'm doing my movie, My Dog, the movie, and then I'm doing a TV show. My son revamping it called Best Buddies. Yeah. My son has Down syndrome. He beat cancer and stuff like that.
Damn.
And I'm gonna show how to being a father to a kid with disabilities. And really that's gonna. My son really wants to go to New York, so I'm gonna surprise him and take him to New York and put a billboard up in Times Square for him. Yeah. So he can make his day type feeling. Yeah. And then yes, I am gonna do TV shows. I want to do one called about bottle girls at my lounge, because I just opened my own lounge. So
where's this at?
In Topeka, Kansas.
Okay.
I own a lounge, and then I own a restaurant in Cincinnati, and I just got a restaurant too. But I want to do one about bottle girls. Yeah. About this, I think it's gonna be.
What is it specifically about the bottle girls that
I want to show what they're going through. I want to show, because the second week I had my lounge, they fighting over outfits and shit. And it's a fucking movie at my lounge. Like, the drama be for real. This, it ain't like they arguing over tips and I want to show all that. Yeah. I want to show all that. I'm gonna use my lounge to do it. Yeah. And I'm gonna put it out.
Man, like I can see definitely big things coming for you, bro. Like I said, you're always on the net. Like, we see you now. You're more public. Has that actually helped your music?
Helped. Yeah. Man, my streams on Apple are crazy. It really brought the T Rell brand up. Right. Me being more viral, kicking it. I know everybody, kicking it with other celebrities that I'm cool with. Like Chaotic, or one day you might see me with Ray. Or I always learn how to utilize the situation of where I'm at to build the brand. Even if I don't got a hot record at the time or nothing, I'm gonna be in your face. Right. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna come out with something that's gonna take, like I said, I need at least 200,000 views every other day. 200,000 every other day. You gotta go for it. The Walmart stuff that I do, it's just you gotta find ways to stay right here, stay right where I'm at. Right. In your face.
What song do you feel like, if the label would have pushed that button on it, would have been your biggest hit?
If I would have got clearance and if they wouldn't have held me back on the record, Steppin' probably one of my biggest records. People love Steppin', and it grew organically. And I feel like I'm like flagged all the time by Empire, because I do sample a lot. Got you. And I feel like every time I got a song, I get a phone call from my A&R, and I'll be ready to throw that fucking phone. He gets on my damn nerves, man. I love him at the same time. Shout out Bobby. But I'm letting you know, like, I be so irritated because I can come out with a remix so fast. I'm like, I don't use my budget for high expensive videos. Right. I'm not asking y'all for big ass features. Why don't we use my budget towards clearances? And allow me to give my fans what they like, which is my remixes.
Break the clearance part down for people that don't get it. Like, let's say you sample an Al Green song. What does that look like?
Okay, it just depends on like what Al Green's people want.
Give me an example from your.
It depends if he owns the record or if he don't owns the record. So basically, like when I sampled Ray J's record,
One Wish, yeah.
One Wish, I had to pay his publisher because he had two people, I guess, that co-wrote the song.
Gotcha.
I had to pay them for it. So they asked for a certain price a piece. And we had to give them what they wanted to give me clearance on the record so that I can utilize the song.
That's crazy. Is it worth it?
It is worth it.
Got you.
It is worth it. I mean, I Deserve is one of my most strong, biggest records.
Right. Would you consider that a cover, or would that be because you kind of put your own flavor on it? What do you consider that?
I Deserve was a remix. I freestyle.
Right,
It was like a freestyle. Yeah.
Right.
They loved it when it came out. It was crazy, but I didn't. Shout to Tank. He didn't charge me. Ray J didn't charge me nothing either.
Gotcha.
It was the people that was on the record.
Right.
That had parts of the record did. Ray actually fought for me not to pay anything.
Right.
He actually fought. He got on the phone with the labels and he was really adamant about me not paying anything.
Man, that's what's up, man. Like, for you, man, like, what do you have coming out? Like, what is T Rell working on 2025?
Right now, my main focus is the movie. My Dog, the movie.
Yeah.
I'm serious about shooting that. My album that's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm calling it Pain is Motivation. Because everything I've been through in my life has always made me motivated me to do something positive. So like, I'm the type of person if we get in an argument, I might start cleaning up or something. I gotta put my energy towards something positive. So that's why my pain is always motivating to me. That's why I named Pain is Motivation.
Right.
And then like my TV show with my son, and really just building content, staying consistent on content and touring.
Well, I was gonna say this. You got Tank. Like, I feel like there's two people that's kind of holding down the R&B commentary. You got Tank. You got T-Pain.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you jump in that lane? It seems like an easy lane for you to slide right on in. You're entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with everybody. Is that something you think about? Like, man, I could do this shit.
Like podcasting?
Podcasting, commentary, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To kind of keep the because I feel like what's the problem is not enough people. It's like if my partner tell me, bro, have you seen that movie? The first thing you're going to say is, damn, I got to go see the movie.
Yeah.
If it ain't enough people telling you, bro, you ain't checked out, you ain't heard whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop song, then it's like you'll never really, like word of mouth is the best promotion still.
Facts.
So if nobody's going and telling you to go check out XYZ person, you'll never know. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like that's kind of what the game is missing.
I would love to do it. I mean, I was going to turn I do my Walmart clothes shopping. I got a podcast I'm going to start called It Ain't the Clothes, It's the Man in Them. So I'm going to challenge other celebrities to get dressed in Walmart and see
how fly niggas can get.
Is it you to look good, or is it the clothes that make you? Is it all this Louis V you buying, or is it you, fam? So I know I talked to Suki about getting on it.
That's fire.
Blueface was gonna get on before he got locked up.
Damn.
I got a lot of celebrities gonna come through. Derez and Sean gonna be on it. DC Young Fly. We got a lot of artists. A lot of people that's gonna be a part of the show. Chaotic did an episode for me. So
Chaotic funny, bro.
He's funny, man. He killed it. Basically, you ever watch like Complex where they shoe shop?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I kind of do it the same. We walk around Walmart and I interview you about growing up and how you got where you got your start from and what kind of clothes you wear as a kid and did your mama would y'all able to afford this and that? Do you feel it's okay to wear Walmart? Because I get a lot of hugs from mothers when I'm out in cities. Thank you for wearing the Walmart clothes because I can't really afford this, and that. You make it cool for my son to feel okay to put this on. And I feel like if I can just help a few lives out there with this, I'm changing something.
Nah, that's live. That's live right there. You got any shout-outs?
Do I got any shout-outs?
Mm-hmm.
I want to shout out my city, Topeka, Kansas.
Man.
We don't get enough credit. We on the come up. And I want to shout out the Kansas City Chiefs. They need to move to Kansas and get out of Missouri so we can have a professional team in my state of Kansas. I am a Kansas representative, And I want to let y'all know that I'm running for mayor of Topeka, Kansas.
I'm gonna vote for you, nigga.
I'm gonna be the first mayor to ever hump somebody on the air mattress and go to the city council meeting.
And if somebody, you know what I'm saying, they got their girl, you know what I'm saying, they in the house, they got the wine, what T Rell song they need to throw on to get it done?
Oh, you got to throw on Eat. You play Eat, it's over with.
Eat? That's what it's called?
Eat.
Oh, yeah.
You got to play Eat.
Eat, nigga.
Eat is where it's at.
That's where it's at.
You play Eat or...
Give us the 3-song playlist.
3 songs of T Rell?
Yeah, three.
Freaky Records?
Yeah, okay. That's going to get it done. Yep.
You definitely got to play Toxic.
Okay.
Was it Toxic? That's the name of it? Yeah, Toxic.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro. That's more of a, I don't know, man. That's hard. I got a lot of fucking music. Toxic featuring Tank. T Rell Toxic featuring Tank.
Boy.
And then Eat my record, and then I know you can fuck too. Probably Sex Is on My Mind.
There we go. Man, and for those who missed it, once again, what are the albums again that they could be looking forward to for T Rell coming out?
My album coming out is gonna be called Pain Is Motivation.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be the biggest thing smoking, bro. I got Big Boogie on there. I got E40 on there.
Legend.
I got Kevin Gates on there. MO3 on the album.
Man.
Man, I got some heater on there. Vito just sent me a verse.
Man, you said Vito?
Vito sent me a verse.
Man, say.
It's gonna be. I got a good album coming out, man.
You and Jacquees in the verses, man. Who wins?
In the verses?
Yeah.
Is it based off singles or singing? Cause I'll kick his ass singing.
No E.
If we going,
It's a good question. I don't know.
If we going off vocal ability, I'll smoke Jacquees vocally.
That's good. That's a good match, though.
I got more power than he do, but he got the runs.
He got that tone.
He got the tone. Right?
You got that. Y'all both can sing, though.
Yeah, we can. Jacquees can sing.
Who do you feel like would be your toughest opponent?
Like vocally?
Yeah.
Man, damn, boy. I had trouble with Tank when I was with
Tank. He a legend, though.
Tank's a legend. You talking about like in my peers, like right now?
Your peers, yeah.
I don't know. I give them all a run for their money. I give them all a run for their money. Shit. I was in the studio with Sammy. Sammy got a hell of a voice.
Yeah. Niggas be forgetting about Sammy. I be forgetting about Sammy.
Sammy got a hell of a voice. I be cooking Ray J ass. I be cooking Ray J ass. He can't.
Yeah.
He can sing though.
He can sing though, but
I be cooking his ass all the time. That's my boy. Oh, there's a lot of great singers. I have trouble with female singers. Females can sing.
They can sing like a motherfucker.
Boy, it's hard. I'll sing one in females, but shoot. Eric Bellinger.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Eric Bellinger. Yeah, I like to do a sing off with Eric.
Yeah.
They should start doing that. They should do a verses based off vocal ability.
Vocal ability. Oh, and before we get out of here, did you see how Mariah Carey did? What's the name? Our girl that what's that? She did a cover for her song. It's been going viral. Girl that did the God damn, I can't think of her name.
Somebody did a cover of Mariah
She did,
song?
yeah, and the meme was going around and she was just looking at her like you can't sing. God damn. If somebody did a cover of your song and they was fucking it up, how would you react?
Somebody sent a video sing one of my songs was trash, bro, but I take it. Man, I just turn it off. I'm not. I mean, I might show my nigga laugh or something. I usually tend to turn it off.
Man, and with that being said, man, hey man, T Rell, man, it's been a pleasure. Huh? Drake or Kendrick, nigga?
Drake, my favorite rapper, my favorite artist.
Ketchup or mustard, nigga?
Ketchup.
Jay-Z.
Crips or Bloods, nigga?
Hey, he set up good, huh?
I fucking both of them.
Real quick, rapid fire. Rapid fire questions.
No arms and no legs.
Fat ass or big titties?
Big titties.
Good head and good pussy.
Good head or good coochie?
Good head.
What'd you do if they give you?
What happens when your favorite eater wants to exit
All
the
right,
stage
man.
left?
So look, my bitch say, you ain't leaving me, bitch. You give me some good head, bitch. You ain't leaving me. I don't give a fuck. You gonna have to die. Like, bitch, you my bitch. I ain't about to teach you. I ain't about to teach you how to suck some dick. You gonna go suck another dick, bitch. That's my shit. I ain't give a fuck. I will break your neck. I'll break your fucking. You get a good eater, it's a rap, bro. Ain't nothing like getting a good eater, bro. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'll trick all that shit for a good eater, bro. I don't give a fuck. Man, we go to the mall, shit. You suck my shit right. I bought a bitch a pair of boots before. I don't give a fuck. Them motherfuckers $2,000, nigga. Shit, I ain't playing shit. That's the quickest way to get T Rell.
There you go.
Watch this interview. Yeah. Shit.
All the eaters.
You eat that motherfucker. Shit, it's no limits.
No limits. And with that being said, T Rell, you are a real life street star.